Here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new here, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But hey, do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door and ring that notification bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're of the 770 plus regulars here, well, welcome back for another round. As you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. Because as we know, YouTube does love those comments. And of course, as always, share this video out on all social media. Now, my socials, Instagram and X, are always down below in the description, along with a link to that fabulous Joker Voice merch store. And it's a new week in the non-stop world of professional wrestling, and I got some stories to share with you. Original Royal Rumble plans have been revealed. I got some injury updates and some retirements that have happened. A WWE talent lets their true feelings be known. And a third-generation wrestler makes their in-ring debut. So what do you say? Let's get started, because we only got about 10 minutes. So let's jump right into it.
And here we go.
Now, our first story comes to us from WrestleVotes, which is a confirmation of a report from Fightful back in December of 2025. Now, it seems that the original plan was for Braun Breaker to win the 2026 Royal Rumble and face CM Punk at WrestleMania 42. Obviously, plans changed as creative decided to shift away from the original idea of Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, obviously to Roman Reigns versus CM Punk to main event WrestleMania. It's almost as if WWE finally caught on that the fans do not want to see part 3 of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes.
Duh.
Now, if you were watching NXT this past week, you might have noticed a very obvious absence, that being NXT General Manager Ava Ray. She took to X to express that she would not be renewing her contract, later saying that she could now say this with her full chest, to F a certain law enforcement agency and the current administration running the United States. Now, Ava, whose real name is Simone Johnson, is the daughter of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and at the time, she was WWE's only fourth-generation talent. Now, when I say talent, that is a very loose term. Her limited in-ring exposure was when she was part of a faction called Schism, really exposed an obvious lack of wrestling talent. She was then later promoted to the NXT general manager spot, which coincided with the day that her father was named a member of the board of TKO. Coincidence? Go figure. Now, this seemed to go along with the comments from legendary manager and promoter Jim Cornette, who, when he took to his podcast, said that Ava, Simone, is nothing more than an obvious Nepo hire and had no business being on a wrestling show.
That is true.
Also, someone who has been noticeably absent from WWE TV is longtime ally of Chelsea Green, Piper Niven. Now, Piper has been out of action for some time, dealing with a very serious neck injury. Now, she recently took to X, saying that while right now she's in a good spot, the previous 5 months have been anything but easy. Sometimes she said she has had trouble even being able to do the simplest things like stand up for at least 1 minute of time. Now, she does also express a desire to return to in ring action, so she simply encourages her fans to keep their fingers crossed. Unfortunately, there is one neck injury that will not be making a triumphant return to in ring action, and that is Big E Langston. Now, Big E has been a regular presence on premium live events, the pre and post show panels, ever since suffering a cervical neck fracture back in 2022. Recently, he has put all questions about in ring return to bed, announcing on X that he is officially retired from in ring action. So I guess the silver lining is that he is still around the WWE, still giving fans his smile and his ever infectious energy.
That's a fact.
I mentioned a story about a daughter of a former talent. For our final story, we have another daughter of a former talent starting their in ring journey. This is the daughter of former WWF light heavyweight champion Dean Malenko. This is his daughter Marie, becoming a third generation professional wrestler. Now, her path is not as generous as Ava's was. It's not being handed to her, as not long ago, she had her first professional wrestling match ever with the Japanese promotion Pro Wrestling Noah. And over the weekend, she had not one, but two matches with the Marigold all female wrestling promotion. Now, both of these promotions work very closely, have a good working relationship with the WWE. So, could it be that it's only a matter of time before the daughter of a thousand holds finds her way on her next step to the WWE, possibly the Performance Center and NXT?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
And these are just some of the stories that have been in and around the world of professional wrestling. So be sure to tune in 6 p.m. Pacific, this channel, as me and the guys will be talking about some of this and a whole lot more, believe you me. Of course, I'm talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time.